Welcome back to World of Horror. We're on the old print setting today with a two-tone. Alright, we are continuing. We're at 9% doom, 1 case solved. I saw that sun. Alright, so we have the thing forsaken by God, Goizo behind the mirrors. Resting at home raises doom is our main thing. Alright, and we got a key last time. Ominous lighthouse been closed down for a long time. Anyway, key to fit. Alright. Padlock B has been opened. Check your mailbox, it's empty. I get home, you think of your next move. You're currently not investigating your mystery. Alright, let's check. Actually, let me go back, see here. Change clothes. Stand before a mirror and wonder what outfit to wear. Do I have an outfit? That's a nice movie poster. Looking good. Captain, teacher's pet, mummy, gym clothes, Skahaline. I'm feeling this one. Alright. Take bath. See what this does. They still didn't fix the water problem. It's black and oily and glistening. No way you're gonna wash yourself in that. Use bottled water. Alright, we don't have anything to increase our reason. We kind of took a hit last time. How are we with experience? I don't have enough experience. Status, dollars purse, you. Okay, so we need a level 100 to level up. Alright. What do we have next? So we did that mystery. The bloody brief of the beckoning bulletin. Bizarre. Let's do the curious case of a contagious coma. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People who try to wake the patients up only end up falling into a coma themselves. The whole wing of the town's hospital has been dedicated to the warding of comatose. Is there anything connecting these people and how this strange illness started? Alright, let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Patient 0, investigate village location twice to complete this mission. Can't investigate your home. Alright, how do I check the news reports? Bad decisions like running enemies. Okay. Alright, we're at the school. Library. Feel the gaze of a librarian. Many of the books you could find here are donated after the accident at the university building. Study old tomes. Plus 3% doom. Make notes. Plus... How do I get out? Contaminated water, you can't regain health in between mysteries. Dang it. Alright, let's do this. You decide to make... You carry out a few books to the main reading room. You decide to make some notes about subjects that could be relevant in this case. Hopefully all your work won't go to waste. +5 experience. Now I can level up. Don't have enough experience. I got experience though. Turn the book's library and exit. Alright. Now we can level up. Available perks. Quick thinking, fast swimmer, discipline. You advance the next experience level. Choose one perk and one stat upgrade. Reroll perks. Let's see, does it tell me? You'll advance dexterity. There's always quick thinking, 1 plus dexterity. There's always a way out of seemingly hopeless situations. Fast swimmer. Faster offensive actions. Discipline. Regain 1 stamina for all successful and then skill checks. Let's do discipline. 1 stamina after every eventful skill check is pretty good. Let's see. How do I see my... Okay. Luck. Charisma, knowledge. Let's have an increase, 1 of knowledge. And boost reason. Or +6 reason. Yeah, we'll do +6 reason. There we go. Now we've healed that. Alright. Let's investigate the school. Investigating gym. Black sludge. The corridor is flooded by a black sludge. It's slowly oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. A damp, moldy stench grows as you get closer. How are you going to get to the other side? Need empty bottle item. Let's take a detour. Better safe than sorry. Take the stairs up to another floor to avoid the sludge. Let's set 2 to doom. Okay, report mention of a patient 0. Who could they be? Downtown. Investigate the village. Do I have the village? Okay, we need to investigate the village twice. Investigating field. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. It's Park Ranger. Amateur priest. Alright. Luck check success. Among the nonsensical stories the man told you, you've caught one thing that could be truth. Plus spell. Did I gain a spell? Regeneration. Support healing. Regain 4 stamina. Cost of 2 reason. Okay. Investigate the mission. Village again. Oh, hello. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking directly at it. Goizo is getting closer, plus curse. Solve this event. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. Plus item. Dust of Seeing. Magic powder. Momentarily renders invisible creatures partially visible. Sets enemy power to 0. What is this? Additional information. White dust. It has no smell. The man just gave me drugs. I'm gonna wait till we're at the hospital. Do I have the hospital? Or should I take it now? Investigate downtown. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Alright, let's travel to the hospital. You need to sneak into the hospital and borrow the information about patient 0. Alright, we're gonna use that Dust of the Seeing. Action needs a target enemy. Oh, okay. That's gonna be when we actually fight something. Costume to enter heals injuries. I think we're good. Alright. Investigating sick room. Paranoid patient. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as they pass by. This poor paranoid status. Talk to them. Charisma failure check. Dang it. You try reasoning with them to tell them what really happened, but it doesn't work. It takes 2 nurses to calm them down after they're roughed you up. Solve event. You've got their name and address. Let's get out of here. Okay. What do you mean I got their name and address? I should get out. Pharmacy? You're stopped by a masked man wearing a lab coat. He introduces himself as a researcher from Tokyo University, testing a new treatment method that promises to revolutionize modern medicine. Holding out a pile of documents, he tells you he can heal your wounds for free. Just need to sign here. I'm gonna decline. You politely decline the generous offer and continue on your way. Okay. Patient Zero's house seems empty. You should search it carefully. Okay. Continue. The restaurant. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined in rows in the middle of the park. You cast one spell without paying. You can cast one spell without paying anything. Like right now? Well, let's try. Oh, okay. Nice. Describe... What? Why does it start? Describing us... That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal. Describing certain village and a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact an entity from the dream realms. Okay. Do I have anything? I still have that dust. Alright, let's continue to investigate. Oddly shaped package. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package. Okay, mark with your name. Which has to do, I see feeling of it. Let's ignore it. You leave the package to the next station in a hurry, hoping to forget the package as soon as possible. -1 stamina. Quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Walking through the hospital corridor, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. Bloodsucker. Kill the commissary blood fire. Alright, I'm gonna need a weapon. Let's learn about our enemy. Brace for impact. Alright, and we'll dodge. Just lowers hit chance. Enemy regains health. Looks over take a step back, prepares to jump. And bites me. Alright. I got a branch. Equipped it. Torn muscle. Jumps at you, tries biting your neck. You bleed all over. Torn muscle. Insomnia look. Ocean is calling. Chance of negative effect with each seaside investigation. Injury major. Deals 1 damage on all attacks in combat. Or is it minus 1 damage? Well, I see the bloodsucker, so I don't know if we need the dust of the seeing right now. Let's lower the hit chance of the enemy. Attack boost. Oh, has an additional 10% chance to hit, not. Tears into you. Dang. Okay, blah blah blah. Pray. Slugsfucker hisses, grabs me. Alright, resolve combat, defeated. I hope we find answer here. There it is. Quarantine wing. You've managed to sneak through the floor while avoiding the police and finally reach the quarantine wing, where all coma patients are brought in. Their pulses are slowly weakening and their blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Use Dust of Seeing. Whoa. Following the old man's advice, you throw the Dust of Seeing in the air. It reveals a weird elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Alright, prepare myself. Creature causing the contagious coma plaguing your town has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. This is the thing I could study the creature. I'm gonna get some of my stamina back. Let's see, assess situation. Attack, that's a lot of health. I may not do this. Dream Devour tears into your flesh. Eldritch, weak against magic. No special skill. Cosmic Parasite feeds off dreams. Alright, we need to do a spell then. Do I have magic? Alright, we need to do this stuff then. Part of ritual, most common rituals are provide 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Ritual is too long to have an effect. Oh, 5 bows and claps. Nothing happens. You think you got 3 ritual moves. What? Right. I don't know if this is gonna help me too much. Okay, I got 3 ritual moves, right? 2. Ah. I got 3. How? What do you mean? I don't know if I'm gonna get this correct. I should be writing this down. I'm forgetting what moves I'm doing. Ah. I need paper. I need paper and a pencil. I need to know. Okay, okay, so there's only one bowing. What do you mean? I got 3 right. Clap, 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 clap. I really don't understand. Clap, bow, clap, clap, clap. I'm a day. What? Which only works on ghost and what? Well, at least I know that. Alright, ghost. Oh boy, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I should have fought with the. I'm a die. This is how it's gonna be. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Or I'm not dead. Scatter was the final straw. Your mind has snapped and you've been locked in an asylum. It would have been comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god is awakening to devour humanity, but the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. Okay. So the ritual thing is a little that's only for... It said magic, so I assumed... Okay. Okay. Boo. Alright, new story. Alright, continue. Let's do our extracurricular again. Same as last time. Oh, there's an X on the face now. Alright, we have that again. Okay, we have new things to do. We have the skull scissors again. Let's do the vicious verses of a violent vigil. Vicious verses of a violent vigil. You received an official-looking letter, and what does a law firm from Tokyo want with you? We regret to inform you of the passing of our client and your grand-uncle. His funeral will be preceded by an overnight vigil, as per the client's request. There's an address and a list of people expected to arrive. You don't recognize any of the names. Intrigued, you decide to check it out yourself. What's the worst thing that could happen? Following the directions from the letter, you slowly fight your way through the overgrown forest path. The old mansion looks like it was torn down and rebuilt many times, but where is everyone? Explore mansion action, unlock new locations, and progress this mission. Investigate the site. Investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. No time for it. As inviting as it may be, you have more important things to do. -3 doom. Okay. It takes you some time, but finally you manage to find someone. Is that another guest? You should ask them what's going on in here. 4 actions on the right allow you to investigate the location and interact with it. 9 p.m., 8 hours till dawn. You are here. Right? Okay, who's that? A muscular man is eyeing you as you take a step towards him. You can't help but notice a deep scar going across his cheek. The old man's body is in the master's bedroom. Go if you want. Go there if you want. Right? Is there anything else I can do? Explore manor. Oh, hey, this is that puppet thing from Junji. The corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. Okay. Pressing a handkerchief to your nose and you enter the dark room. There's no way they allowed your grand uncle to just lie here. What was the correct bow and clap order? Maybe the other guests will know. We're here. Alright, dilapidated corridor. As you return to the corridor, you notice another family member has arrived. You notice all the guests are studying small cards. You should ask them about it. Who's that? A pair is standing next to a window. The man is muttering something to himself, while his wife is observing you with her unnaturally bulgy eyes. You didn't get this with the letter? Here, take mine. Okay. Got a new item, vigil pamphlet. We would like to thank you on behalf of our client for participating in this vigil on such short notice. He was a spiritual person and left instructions we are asking you to follow closely. 9 p.m., start of the vigil. 10 p.m., pray over the body. Okay, I'll write this down. Bow, clap, bow, bow. At 10 p.m. Light up fireplace. 11. I can always just look at this. Pray over body at 12 a.m. Bow, clap, clap. 1 a.m. is 12 a.m. 2 a.m. Feet plant and steady with blood. 3 a.m. Cover mirror in the storage room. 4 a.m. 5 a.m. end vigil. Okay, well it's 10 now. We need to go pray over the body. Okay. So it is bow, clap, bow, bow. I saw that foot move. You think you got the order right. Inspect his foot. There's a weird symbol tattooed on the man's toe. You copy it onto your pamphlet. That thing. Alright, now we gotta go light up the fireplace. return the gunner. Another notice that we already saw them. Let's explore the mansion a bit more. We need to find the fireplace. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion likes to read. Dusty tomes make you silly. You don't have much time. Maybe you could spare another minute to look through books. I don't have time for this. See to the next room. All family members are gathered near the fireplace. You can tell everyone is waiting for the dawn. The guests seem strangely uninterested in this ritual. Uninterested, excuse me. You should explore more and learn what you can. Alright. So, 6:11. We have to light the fireplace, so we're going to do that. Perception check passed. You spot some dry firewood and add it to the fireplace. Okay. Alright, go to storage room. You shudder instantly, recognizing the room from a newspaper photo. 3 years ago, a man hanged himself here. Why is the vigil being held in a place like this? Something? Check the wardrobe. I found a meat cleaver. Equip sharp, one-handed, strong. Damage 4, speed 90, chance of hit 69 with extra damage against human and monster enemies. A crude weapon. Sharpened edge can slice through the toughest cuts of meat. Alright, I'm gonna equip that. I am here. Let's return to the dilapidated corridor. So Sotomura nervously scratches his scar. Parasite, this reminds me of one of my books. Is there anything else? Wardrobe's empty. Alright, so 12 a.m. we have to pray over the body again. For now, we're gonna explore the mansion again. The whole building begins to shake as you enter the room. Suddenly, a stone pillar bursts through the floor where you stood just seconds ago. Noticing arcane symbols painted across the stone, you take a step closer. I'm gonna study the symbols. Knowledge failure check. You try to recognize the symbols, but they shift and change before your eyes. Dizzy, you escape the room as blood oozes from your nose. Ah. It's midnight. You should go pray. Guest seems strangely uninterested in the ritual. Okay, master bedroom. Body. It's missing. Okay, we gotta find the body. Overgrown study. It seems that someone has already removed all the furniture from this room. The overgrown plants cast an unsettling shadow. Guys? Where is everyone? Guys? Has anyone seen the body? I prayed over it. Where are you? Okay, I can't pray over the body right now. So I don't. Okay, we're just gonna explore the mansion a little bit more. That's the only thing I can do. Walking through the forest, you spot a pair of legs sticking out of a bush before you can do anything. However, they twitch and move. We found the plant. Man-eating plant. Alright, I have meat cleaver. Aha! Manning might spit acid at you. Alright, then I just need to prepare check and hard hit, and you're done. Defeated man-eating plant. Plus 10 experience. Managed to find one of the guests. They are shaken but otherwise safe. You both decide to get the hell out of this place, but the door is gone. Isn't that always the case? Tomura nervously scratches his scar. Alright, what was 1 a.m.? Nothing at 1 a.m. Body's still missing. You ever plan someone is in? Is there? Does clicking on anything give me things I can do? I wonder. Oh. Let's go through the overgrown garden. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Got a curse. Hunger. -1 charisma. They look tasty. Oh no! Mental. Nom nom. Corridors twist and turn, trapping you in this mansion. You think you can hear other guests somewhere? Should you rush getting lost yourself? Alright, what was it? 2 a.m. Feed the plant in the study with blood. Feed the plant. You cut your hand and poured blood on the soil. Hopefully, that's enough. Hey, moths. Yeah, this palette is a little bit better than last time, I think. Alright, let's continue to explore. Played this. We're almost to an hour now. I lost my first run, though. I tried to do magic when it said the enemy was weak against magic, but that was the wrong thing to do. Find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet with an old locked cap in an old lock cabinet. You remove the book's wrappings. You recoil. It's bound in human flesh. I'm gonna take it. We might need it later. Grab a book. Having a book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through the cover. Oh, library notes. Book. Gain a random spell. Lose 1 to 2 reason. Forbidden knowledge. They cover a few dusty and boring books. Okay. Well, I got that for later. Yeah, didn't say anything about a rusty nail. Okay, the other guest is now safe with you. The whole building cracks and moves. You're scared what will come next. Alright, what was 2 a.m. or 3 a.m.? We have to cover the mirror in the storage room. How you guys doing? Alright, they're still okay. You're still alright. So we need to cover. Kill them. What? No, I need to cover the mirror. Do I have anything to cover the mirror? Cover the mirror in the storage room. How? I don't have anything to do that. Is there anything I can pick up? Do you guys have a blanket? I don't have anything to cover the mirror. Hi. I'm not gonna kill them giant face in the mirror in the window? How do I cover the... I can't do nothing. The first the body gone and I couldn't pray. Now I can't cover the mirror. Anything I have? Spells? I got fractured ribs. How'd that happen? Alright, well, I don't know how to do that. If I can. So we're just gonna continue to explore. Local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. One stormy night, she broke into the local inn and stitched the ends missing. We've heard this before. It's right through the cupboard. Hello, found you at last. Solve this event. As the vigil is nearing its end, the whole mansion shakes more until the walls start to collapse, revealing shocked truth about your whereabouts. Walls of the corridor collapse, revealing an alien landscape. You can taste blood in your mouth as the slimy pinches slowly get closer. Voice in your head tells you what to do. I am not gonna sacrifice the guest. No. I am going to carve the cursed symbol. Alright, let's actually try this. Absorb. I got the spell. Deals 3 damage, gain 2 stamina. Costs 4 reason. Okay, that's the spell. What's my 4 a.m. docket? Visual pamphlet? Nothing at 4 a.m. How do I carve? What happens if I don't have this carve into me? Bloated corpse of your uncle slowly floats into the room as the remaining walls collapse. The contract is not over yet. Hello. 1 doom, 40 health. Cheated death twice. Horrible old man. Sacrifice other guests. I'm not gonna do that. You can't make me do that. I don't care if this is gonna be tough. I get it, but alright. We're going to... Whoa, my meat cleaver does a lot of damage actually to you. Alright, we need 2. Pair attack. Hard hit. That. Standard. Guarantee hard hit. Chance. Increase normal hit. Horrible woman smiles. Slash the old man. Didn't do anything. Our man doesn't do anything. Are you not attacking me for some reason? Why aren't you attacking me? I can't run from the encounter. Okay, well, I'm just gonna... All we need to do is attack you normally, and I'm going to do a dodge, just in case you're pairing like a second phase. Okay. Alright, resolve that. Contract is void. A voice booms in your head as everything gets dark. When you wake up, you find yourself lying in the grass. The old mansion nowhere to be seen. Next to you are the other guests, as confused as you. Everything feels like a bad dream. Was the man claiming to be your grand uncle really trying to cheat death itself? You and the other family members finally exit the forest and leave the nightmare of it behind. One thing is certain, though. You will never open any more letters from my law firms from Tokyo. Yay! Solved. We got some experience. I'm gonna have to heal. The old god stirs. What's the new effect? Arcane storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aura-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. Oh, we got an aurora. We also have the lighthouse. Did I get a key? No, I did not get a key this time. Inside your mailbox. Oh, here's the small key. What is it doing there? Back in your home, you think of your next move. Alright, what's the town status? Okay, we have an arcane storm. Reason cost of all spells increased by 1. That's a bit better than last time where the water was, Your shower would help you calm down and do wonder for your soul ruffles. What temperature should you set it to? Cold water. Extra reason regained. Small XP boost. Extra stamina regained. We're gonna need a little bit more reason. Some cold water. Nice chill bath. Library notes. Alright. We need to heal ourselves somehow. Because we have some fractured ribs. And we're hungry. Let's first open that padlock A. Okay. And we're actually, given that I'm an hour in, I've kind of made a thing to only play about an hour of this game at a time. Move curtain. Let's keep that closed. I'll get on one drawer. Closed drawer. Huh. What's this? Need to leave something here to charge. Light switch. Weird, nothing happens. Yeah. Spend aside some time with your family living in a town nearby to rest. Alright, taking a break. Oh, yeah, this happens if you click like that. Click the screen before it loads. You have this weird kind of curse thing. I don't know if anything happens besides it doing a wibbly wibbly. Yeah, that is World of Horror so far. I think I'm gonna keep it with this palette. This one's pretty good. Okay, fair warning. I'm gonna flip through just to see any other types we have, but you might get flashbanged. Because some of these are pretty bright and ostentatious. Like that one. Ugh. That's like Oprah did. Too much. That one's decent, but kind of meh. It's blue, purple, green, sepia toned. Yeah. Yeah, Old Print's a nice one. Deep gold. Gothic's also okay. Ooh, that's like nighttime. CR. Fadeaway's also nice. Iron Rain. Blood Dawn was what I was playing before. Or no, not Blood Dawn. But this one's also a nice, decent one. Oh, Bloodlord was what I was playing before. That's another decent one. That's a little washed. Copper's okay. I might keep it with, what was it? Old Print. Old Print's a nice one. Yeah, I think this one's the best. This one's, I think, the easiest on the eyes. It's a nice kind of warm palette with more of like just this gentle light blue in the background. Nice, easy on the eyes. Alright. I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll pick this up a little later. I like the old kind of... It makes me think of like when I would play Game Boy games back in the day. Oh, old school. Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Ciao, ciao.